So just a bit of an overview video for those of you that have been to Mataranka and are familiar with Bitter Springs and the hot springs. I go for a drive around town this morning and show you a bit of the flood situation. So I'm going to head south out of town and show you the hot springs first. So this is the National Park Information Bay. You'd have a little bit of trouble seeing the water on the right hand side of the screen, but it is flowing. The left hand side is inundated. We're only a couple of 100 metres from the Little Roper River and the Little Roper Stock Camp, and the road is closed there according to all the signs and according to everyone I've spoken to. I don't know if I'll be able to rubberneck and actually see it. So we're at where you would turn to go to the National Park at John Hauser Drive, and the road is closed here. So you can see the gates are closed up ahead. I find it ironic that John Hauser Drive isn't closed as well, because it leads down to the river, but maybe it's closed further down. If I was the authorities, I would have closed it, like on this side of the intersection. So this is the big, recently refurbished tourist info booth on the south side of Mataranka. That's our first pulled up truck. Sorry about the focus there. I can't manually focus the iPad while I'm driving, and it picks up water on the windscreen and muffs things up. So when I drove into Mataranka yesterday at about 3 o'clock, the first thing I noticed was these trucks on the left hand side of the road here. So, a double, and I saw 6 triple tankers yesterday. Now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 triple tankers, and 1 road train with flat top, and between a couple of the trucks they've set up a massive fucking tarp. So I'm going to see if I can get some supplies and take down to them a bit later. So this is the first big pad in town. You can see a couple of the locals set up there, and yesterday there was 2 or 3 caravans, but they've all moved into the caravan park since then, except that one. And we've got a couple of road trains here at the second pad. So a triple, a chemical, and 2, 3 road trains and a car carrier. So it's great that they've got these facilities nice and close to the roadhouse too, so they can just walk over and get food and fuel and anything they need. So this is where I turn down towards Bitter Springs. I'm staying at Territory Manor. It's wet, but like you could certainly set your caravan up here and be comfortable. So what I'm going to do now is drive down towards Bitter Springs, and I'll come back here then. Okay, so we're about 1 kilometre from where you would walk out of the Bitter Springs Park to start going down to the falls. So this water's over. I don't know if you'll be able to see the number, but I'll try and read it off for you. So that basically says 0.2. Nice little flow. The culvert there is running pretty good. So anyone that stayed at the camp closest to Bitter Springs, we're about to get there now, and that's the one where you can walk to the national park. I expect it to be cut off right there, and guess what? It sure is. So my intention is not to enter this flood water. I'm going to pull up here and show you guys what it is and turn around. I wonder if these boys are fishing, because often in floods it's really good to fish off a causeway. Not my idea of fun, of course. I'll see if I can zoom in for a run. Alright, I'm going to turn around now. That's enough for me. Okay, here's a map. That red circle is roughly where I'm taking the photo from, and here's a reference to that spot on Google Earth. This is a photo taken a little earlier in the day, so you can see the water's come up a lot. This is closer to Mataranka Resort where the homestead is, and that's John Hauser Drive. You can see again, that's the Google Earth image, and that's where the road was closed, right on the corner of John Hauser Drive.